They took our oil rights. We had a lot of oil there. As you know, they threw our companies out, and we want it back.
Today, we're diving into a rapidly escalating crisis between the United States and Venezuela, a situation that many analysts warn could tip into open conflict at any moment. President Donald Trump has ignited global controversy by openly declaring that Venezuelan oil belongs to the United States and that America wants it back. Those words alone have sent shockwaves through diplomatic circles.
Whatever we had, they took it away because we had a president that maybe wasn't watching. But they're not going to do that. We want it back. They took our oil rights. We had a lot of oil there. As you know, they threw our companies out, and we want it back. Well, I think the message this evening is we inherited a mess. And we've done a great job, and we continue to. And our country is going to be stronger than ever before very soon. Thank you very much, everybody.
But this story goes far beyond rhetoric. Let's break it down, step by step. First, the spark. As of December 18, 2025, U.S. actions against Venezuela have intensified dramatically. Multiple reports indicate that American naval forces have begun blocking Venezuelan oil shipments, resulting in what may be the largest seizure of crude-carrying tankers in modern history. At the same time, U.S. military presence in the Caribbean has surged. Aircraft carriers, thousands of troops, advanced surveillance assets. Officials say this is the largest regional deployment in decades. And President Trump has been unambiguous. That oil is ours, he has said repeatedly, calling Venezuela's reserves stolen American assets and vowing to reclaim them. The administration insists its actions are about law enforcement, citing narco-terrorism charges against Nicolás Maduro's government, including drug trafficking and human smuggling. Critics, however, see something else entirely. They argue the criminal charges are a smokescreen, masking what they call a straightforward oil grab. So, who is the man at the center of this storm? Nicolás Maduro was born in 1962. He didn't rise from elite politics. He began as a bus driver in Caracas, later becoming a union organizer and political activist. In the 1990s, he aligned himself with Hugo Chavez, helping build Venezuela's socialist movement after Chavez's failed coup attempt. By 2006, Maduro was foreign minister, strengthening ties with Russia, China, and Iran. When Chavez died in 2013, he personally selected Maduro as his successor. Maduro won that election by a razor-thin margin, just 50.6%, amid widespread fraud allegations. His later victories in 2018 and 2024 were even more controversial, boycotted by opposition parties and rejected by much of the international community. Under Maduro's rule, Venezuela collapsed. Hyperinflation soared past 1 million%. More than 8 million people fled the country. Food shortages, blackouts, and repression became routine, while Maduro maintained power through crackdowns, loyalist militias, and security forces. But at the heart of this confrontation lies one thing above all else: oil. Venezuela possesses the largest proven oil reserves on Earth, an estimated 303 billion barrels, most of it heavy crude concentrated in the Orinoco Belt. That's more than Saudi Arabia. For much of the 20th century, U.S. companies like Exxon and Conoco helped build Venezuela's oil industry. That changed in 2007 when Hugo Chavez nationalized the sector, seizing billions of dollars in foreign assets. Trump views that move as outright theft. Reclaiming Venezuelan oil could dramatically reshape energy markets, flooding U.S. refineries with cheap crude, lowering prices, and giving Washington dominance over hemispheric energy supplies. And remember, Venezuela was once America's top oil suppliers before sanctions crushed production. So, is war imminent? President Trump has not ruled out airstrikes, land strikes, or even a ground invasion. Social media is buzzing with rumors of a national address that could announce direct action. Inside Washington, Congress is debating limits on presidential war powers. Polls suggest most Americans oppose sending troops. Yet the military buildup, combined with tanker seizures, signals that the U.S. is already deep into confrontation. What about the rest of the world? Russia and China both back Venezuela, but neither appears eager for a direct military clash with the United States. Russia has sold weapons and sent advisors, but remains stretched thin by the war in Ukraine. China, owed roughly $60 billion in Venezuelan oil-backed loans, prefers economic leverage over conflict. Both nations would likely condemn U.S. actions at the United Nations, possibly supply support behind the scenes. But a full-scale intervention? Highly unlikely. The risks are simply too high. So where does this leave us? A potential war driven by oil, wrapped in the language of justice, unfolding amid regime survival and global power politics. This is not just a regional dispute. It's a test of how far power, resources, and ambition can push the world toward conflict. And as events continue to move at breakneck speed, the world is watching and holding its breath.
Subscribe to One India and never miss an update. Download the One India app now.